Now from Safeco Field in Seattle, MLB Network is on the air. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the American League's Houston Astros and the Seattle Mariners. Mariners baseball starts right now. Here's George Springer, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off for the Astros, center fielder, number 4, George Springer.
And we are now underway from Seattle as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball 1. Couldn't get his hands through there, and it's 1-1. And it'll be important to stay warm tonight. A chilly 44 degrees here at first pitch. And he's behind now as he missed badly on that swing. 1-2. Now the pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the curveball that time. And there's your first out of the evening. And that'll bring up the former first rounder Alex Bregman. The head-to-head with James Paxton, 1 for 3. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Here's the pitch. And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Digging in, Jose Altuve. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike 1. Now the pitch. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Just getting started here in Seattle. 1-2.
Not too often do you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More baseball on. Gene standing in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Mariners, the shortstop, Gene.
Hard hit ball to second. There is Altuve. Throw to first is in time for the first out. And now a quick look at the Mariners starting lineup in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, you better keep an eye on Robinson Cano as this game moves along. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard.
Here's Nelson Cruz now as Verlander jumps ahead of him here with strike 1. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. Here's the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Nelson Cruz becomes the second out of the bottom of the first. He's set and the pitch. Kyle Seager is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. 2 out with the man at first. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Over to Altuve for the force, and that'll be that. 1 left for Seattle, and this is still a 0-0 ball game.
Leading off for the Astros,
first pitch of the at-bat. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. The head-to-head with James Paxton, 2 for 9. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
You know, when you're facing a top-of-the-line pitcher like this, He's going to be down around the knees like that more often than not. The key is punishing whatever mistakes he makes, but so far he hasn't made many. That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
Oh, and he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth, first baseman number 10, Yulieski.
Swing and a liner, but foul. The windup and the 0-1. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
So he got him swinging. Yulieski Gurriel is sent packing for out number 2 in the inning.
Marwin Gonzalez.
Marwin Gonzalez swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. 0-1 count. Here it comes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. No score here as we play inning number 2. And a swing and a miss as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
That is a filthy combination. High 90s with the fastball and then that nasty curveball. It's almost unhittable.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Astros go down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. At the plate, Mitch Haniger. He'll be the one to greet Justin Verlander to start the inning.
Right fielder, Mitch Haniger.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Hit out towards second. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. So the base hit puts the first man aboard to start the inning for the Mariners. Here's Yonder Alonso.
First baseman, Yonder Alonso.
Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss at a changeup that has him all kinds of goofed up at the plate.
Well, I'm almost shaking my head up here, Matt. Another pitch right down the middle. Now, early in the game, he's getting away with it. But if he wants to have any length in this game at all, he's going to have to get the ball in the corners.
And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time. 1-1. Here it comes. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. 1-2. Here it comes. In the dirt here. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Yeah, there are a couple of things you don't want to do as a visiting pitcher. Never give the home crowd a reason to get involved early, and don't put guys on base to ignite a big inning. Well, mission accomplished on both fronts. We'll see how he responds.
Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Here's Verlander now on 0-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Coming to the plate now, Ben Gamel. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
I'll tell you what, right there, Matt, that's a sign of a guy that was sitting on an off-speed pitch. He threw that fastball right by him.
Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. So digging in now, Gerard Dyson. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. From the belt, the pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
It's a big at bat right here, Matt. You have to get to him early in the game. I know there's 2 outs. You got to run the scoring position. But
threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Mariners leave a couple. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. He'll start things out against James Paxton as we get the inning underway. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Pitch on the way. Up top, it's 2-0. Fouled back.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And that misses, so they fall behind McCann here, 3-1.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
The designated hitter.
Here's Carlos Beltran. The head-to-head with James Paxton has seen him go 3 for 9. Throw to second, and they get him. So the sacrifice attempt is unsuccessful here. On to Alonso, but it won't be in time, and they'll just get the 1.
Right fielder, Josh Reddick.
Ready now, Josh Reddick, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And oh, look out, up and in, and nearly took his head off.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
Waved at and missed as he took something off there. 1-1.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you can get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
And he is in complete control now. 7 strikeouts as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
George Springer.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, George Springer. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
This guy's got a good mid-90s fastball working in this game. If they think they can catch up to that ball up there, it's going to continue to be a rough game for them.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Outside, 2-1.
Well, Matt, we got a ball away, and all indications to me, they're going to stay away from him. This guy's just too good of a hitter. They're not going to flirt around with him, anything for him to hit on the inside half.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
3-1 count to this guy. You don't want to challenge him right here. Don't give him anything to hit. No, no, no. Keep it on the corners.
Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Alex Bregman will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike one.
Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike.
Hey, 2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
Swing and a miss as he ran that in on him. A ball and 2 strikes.
Well, he's got himself in a little bit of a jam, but I tell you what, he does a good job as anybody. First and second, 2 outs. Now watch how he pitches on the corners and tries to get himself out of this.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. He'll try again, 1-2. And a neck-high fastball that time. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Striding in once again, Gene Segura. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The shortstop, Gene.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Set to deliver the 0-1. A fastball that just misses inside. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside. A wave and a miss.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it at this point in the game. Good chance we'll see a heavy dose of that slider as this start continues.
And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
Second baseman, Robinson Cano.
Robinson Cano stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. Cano waiting on the 0-1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Bregman has room in foul territory. 2 down.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Digging in for his second at bat, Nelson Cruz. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Drilled on the ground to short. To his left, Correa. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing doing. Into the box now, Jose Altuve. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Now a cutter down around his shoe tops as he hops out of the way. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Turning for second is Altuve. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Here comes the first pitch. Carlos Correa stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
Matt, I really thought they were going to pitch around him here, but now you got an 0-2 count. He swung at a couple balls that weren't good pitches. Maybe you decide now, well, let's be aggressive and go after him.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
First baseman
ready for another chance. Yulieski Gurriel. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Chopped weakly to the left. And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step. Thought about going for second, but instead now they've got him in a pickle. And a mistake here as he's tagged out in no man's land.
Now batting.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And now a pitch on the way.
Nope,
and there's ball 1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Astros digging in to try it again. Kyle Seager 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Third baseman Kyle
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Look into McCann, the 1-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. And that jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. 3-2 now.
Well, he's been throwing the ball pretty well so far, but right here, 3 balls to the leadoff guy to maybe get them a chance to get them going. He's just got to come back, make them swing the bat. I'd rather see him earn his way on the base by swinging the bat instead of a walk. Tell you what, that was a nice swing after the sequence, following a fastball to get a changeup and you foul it off. Pretty good approach.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th. Stepping up now, Mitch Haniger, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And here's a ball hit in the air. Gurriel in foul ground. He's got it 1 away. Now batting, Yonder Alonso. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Bregman has room in foul territory. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here now is Mike Zunino. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. He's set. Here it comes. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
50th pitch of the game on its way. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably
looking at a fastball to end the inning. Mariners lead. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Brian McCann.
And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. The 1-0 now to McCann. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Moving under it, Gamble. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Up next for the Astros.
Here's Carlos Beltran. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Fouled back. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Nope.
And the changeup is way low that time. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate.
Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup. Back-to-back changeups, and he fouls it off. Now you get the pitch you want, because I can't see him throwing another changeup right here.
And Beltran able to lay off that time, and the count moves back to 2-2. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And he makes the throw to first. Beltran is retired, 2 down now.
The batter, right fielder.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1-2. You start it in the zone and let it break.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1-2. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Left fielder.
Hey now.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Altuve has it, and he's retired 1 away.
The center fielder, number 1.
Here's Gerard Dyson looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Takes a knee-high fastball. The windup and the 0-1. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. 1 out, nobody on. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And there's out number 2.
The batter, number 2.
Now at the plate, Gene Segura. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Good changeup there to start it out from Verlander. It's strike 1. Verlander sets his sights. Here's the 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Grounded back up the middle. And there's his first base hit in this one. Some important 2-out success as Robinson Cano will bat next.
The batter.
Whoa, back-to-back slide.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the 1 left for Seattle. It remains 1-0. Here's George Springer. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Number 4.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. On its way is pitch number 75. This ball will be chopped foul. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again. Alex Bregman. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Hit to short. Scooped up on the backhand. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger. And here's a ball hit in the air. Cano ranging into the outfield, and that retires the side. Striding in once again, Nelson Cruz. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Nelson Cruz.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball, and a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Third baseman,
here's the third
15.
baseman now, Kyle Seager. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. Altuve fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, and Verlander's got it going here. 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder.
Digging in once again, Mitch Haniger. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Reddick is there, and how about that? A 3. Ready for another shot now. Carlos Correa. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. And he lays off there 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. A fastball that just misses inside. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Ready for another chance? Yulieski Gurriel. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Cut fastball inside. Ball 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game. Now batting, Marwin Gonzalez. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. Now here it comes. That's hit to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He most certainly does. 10 straight he's retired now as that ends the inning. Ready once again, Yonder Alonso will try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Yonder Alonso.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hot shot on the ground is short. 1 away.
The catcher, number 3, Mike Zunino.
Coming to the plate now, Mike Zunino. He's struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Swung on, missed. 2-1. Hit hard back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, he persevered right through it. Now he's 0 for 2 before this base hit.
In now, Ben Gamel. Lifted the other way to left center. Springer giving chase. He makes the running play. 2 down. The relay throw. Striding into the box.
Number 1, Gerard.
First pitch on its way from Verlander. Big slow breaking ball that drops in for a strike to start him out. It's 0-1.
That's pretty good break right there, breaking all the way across the zone. Now it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time, but man, that's a nasty snapdragon hook right there.
Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And try as he might, but he can't escape the tag there. And standing in, Brian McCann. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Brian McCann.
Way late on the fastball for strike 1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. 1-2, here it comes. Struck him out. Strikeout number 16 thus far as he's had a whale of a ball game.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a one-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
The windup and the 0-1. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Carlos Beltran is sent packing for the second out of the inning. Josh Reddick is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Too high, and it's 3-0. Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0. There's a breaking ball over the outer half. Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Chop foul over towards the coaching box.
And when a guy starts leaving the curveball up, that's a sign he's beginning to tire a little bit out there. He's got to be able to get on top of that pitch, or he's going to start getting hurt.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros, but they hold. Here's Gerard Dyson. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Center fielder, Gerard.
And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Softly hit toward the hole. Gonna be a tough play, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
The batter, number 2, shortstop
Gene Segura standing in. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
Outside, 3-0 now. On deck, the lefty Robinson Cano. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. Now at the plate, Robinson Cano. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pitch misses low. The throw down.
Hey, 90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a one-run game, so that's a little risky.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. 2-0. Here comes the Astros skipper up.
Now pitching for Houston, number 46.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. 3-0 now. Following next is Nelson Cruz. He waits on deck. 1 out and a runner on second base. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. Three and 1. Here it is. Looking at strike 2. A fastball that catches the inside corner. Line drive to center field. Springer will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out, number 2. So striding in.
The designated hitter, Nelson Cruz.
And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk. At the plate, Kyle Seager in a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Oh, and good pop to the fastball there from Liriano, strike 1.
Man, the Mariners have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game long. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
Fouled straight back. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And a neck-high fastball that time.
This is a big spot right here. 2 runners on. You got an 0-2 count. You waste one. Now you make it work. Throw one in the dirt. Throw one high. Make him chase it, and you got a chance to strand those runners on base.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
And another foul ball. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Oh, I got to give advantage to hitter in this AB, man. He's seen a lot of pitches. He's sitting 2-2. Anytime you've seen this many pitches, you now have him measured really well.
Now here's another pitch fouled off and heading for the seats, and he's just fighting to stay alive here. Still 2-2. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down in the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, George Springer. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. That's taken for a ball, and it's 1-1 now to the Astros right fielder. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And flirting with danger on a changeup that missed high for a ball. And he pops him up back behind second base. Cano is there for it. 1 down.
Third baseman number
and
2.
that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. Fouled back.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Hey, one of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Curveball, but a good job to lay off, and he works out the free pass. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and striding in the speedy second baseman Jose Altuve. David Phelps enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
A wave and a miss. Runners on first with 1 down. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
batter, number
Stepping
1.
in, Carlos Correa. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Leaves a changeup high for a strike.
Well, you got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
Skied into straightaway right. Waiting on it is Henniger. And that's the 3rd out. So no. Digging in now, Mitch Henniger. Ken Giles enters the game to finish this one off. And this is taken outside for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Reddick has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's Yonder Alonso. Lifetime numbers against Ken Giles. He's 2 for 4. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1.
That's exactly what you don't want to do first pitch. If you're going to swing first pitch, you want to drive it. You can't take an ugly, bad swing on the first pitch when you know what you're looking for. They got to be more patient because you're going to get more pitches.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Reddick going back on it. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
The catcher, number 3.
Digging in and looking for more, Mike Zunino. He singled his last time up. And a ball 1-0. Barring any late turnaround, this win would belong to Justin Verlander. Taylor Motter will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. That's wide, 2-0.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this. Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a 1-run game, he doesn't want to walk it, so there's a good chance he's going to get something to handle right here.
That's the 3rd slider in a row, and I'm going to tell you what, I think he'll probably throw 4 and maybe 5 if he needs it.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. Stepping into the box, Ben Gamel. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Quick check on that tying run at first. Runner goes for second. Pitch outside. The throw. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. A runner on first with 2 away. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Oh, and he whips on it as it's by him at first. Throw into second. Mutter is digging for home. Throw won't get him. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single.
Number 1, Gerard Dyson.
In now, Gerard Dyson. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Will Harris takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Froze him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
And a swing and a miss on a good pitch, and the Mariners are down to their final strike now. 1 strike from a shutout. Here it comes. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. But this will land untouched.
I like that. Show him the curveball and then try to sneak that low 90s fastball by him. It's going to look faster coming off those breaking pitches.
Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw to first is in time, and the rally comes up just short as this ball game is over.
Wow, that's a rarity. A 1-0 game in baseball these days. Both of these pitchers pitched awfully well. It's a shame one of them had to lose this game.
And that one run held
Fans
up
are
tonight.
finalized.
MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Yankees and the Seattle Mariners. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Here's Brett Gardner now, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Tonight for the Yankees, left fielder Brett Gardner.
And a swing and a miss, so a first pitch strike as we're underway here this evening. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Gamble will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number one. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Not a bad night to bring the parka along. 54 degrees at game time. The 0-1 changeup is high, 1-1. The head-to-head history with King Felix, 1 for 5. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Here to take it is Seager, and that's out number 2.
Batting third.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. A swing and a miss at a ball down. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Gene Segura again. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Mariners, the shortstop.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A little over anxious that time as it's a ball and a strike. Here it comes on 1-1. Right over the middle, knee high.
1-2.
Line towards center field. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he'll get there as he starts the home first with a leadoff triple.
And the home crowd is absolutely eating this up. Led off the home half of the first with a triple, and they're applying the pressure right from the get-go.
And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Comes set and the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
This is where getting ahead in the count really pays off for you. Now you can get him to chase a pitch, maybe get a ground ball, double play, or strikeout. Either way, it's going to help your cause.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Batting third, designated hitter.
Hit on the ground to third. Frazier is there, and he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate. Digging in, Kyle Seager. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. In there, strike 1.
Oh, that was a good-looking slider to hit. It kind of hung him one. When you got a slider right there and it's spinning towards you, that's the one you annihilate.
Chopper foul. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Good job by the catcher to keep the ball from getting too far away and allowing that base runner to get into scoring position. That keeps the double play in order, which they need, seeing as they've already given up 1 run in this inning.
Locked him up with the off-speed stuff on that one. Kyle Seager becomes out number 2 this inning. Mitch Haniger is at the plate, and he checks his swing for ball 1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And he'll reach down to make the play on the run. A fine defensive effort there. Standing in, Gary Sanchez. He'll be the first to greet Felix Hernandez to start the inning.
Gary Sanchez.
Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0.
Well, he's definitely a ground ball pitcher. He's trying to get guys to swing the bat, put the ball on the ground. So what you got to do as a hitter, make him get it up. So now you can drive the ball instead of hit one into the dirt.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Now that's not fair. You're supposed to be throwing sinkers, and he throws a high fastball right there. That's why everybody's shaking their head.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
3-1. This guy, whoo, he's a good hitter. This is the kind of count gets him excited.
Got his pitch on 3-1, but this is a routine fly ball out to straightaway center. Haniger is going to be the one that makes that play, and he had a long ways to go to record the first out.
Didi Gregorius.
Into the windup and the pitch. Didi Gregorius is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. If you got one of those swings that goes over the top, you're never going to hit him.
And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first to be in time, and Hernandez looking good here with 2 away.
Second baseman.
Coming to the plate now, Starlin Castro. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. The 0-1. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Tried to throw the fastball by him, but it's high, 1-2. Slider whiffed on for strike three. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Here's Yonder Alonso. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
First baseman, Yonder Alonso.
This is on the ground over to first. And that is through into right field for a single. Coming to the plate now, Mike Zunino, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Grounded to short. Here's Castro for one. On to first, a double play. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. We'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Pineda sets his sights. Here's the first pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Here's the pitch. Now a ball hit hard toward first. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Throw into second. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Batting ninth.
Here's Gerard Dyson. A great opportunity for him here in a run-scoring spot. Now following the 2-out double. Chopped weakly to the right. A play at the plate. And he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. First pitch of the at-bat. Gene Segura will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Here it comes on 0-2. And this one's in the dirt. And now they've got the runner caught in a hot box as he thought about going home. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Men on third with 2 down. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Ready now, Aaron Judge. 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
Aaron Judge.
And the third inning begins with a changeup that misses. It's a ball and no strikes. Now here's the pitch. A little late that time as he swings and misses for strike one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
He might have been setting him up with that high fastball to change his eye level. Now he's got him set up. Maybe he'll go down the zone.
And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, 1 down.
Batting 8th, the designated
hitter. 1 out here in the Yankees' third inning,
Headley.
And that'll bring in the dangerous switch hitter Chase Headley. And a sinking fastball that stayed a little high apparently. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Batting 9th, third
Here's
baseman,
Todd Frazier now. His guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And that misses for ball 1.
2 outs, base is empty, and I got one of my power guys at the plate. This is where you let it fly right here. Give me a home run or a double. Give me some kind of extra base hit here.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner run so far.
And a good pitch there as they come after him, and the count goes full.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Riding in once again, Robinson Cano. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Second baseman.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. High in the air out towards shallow right. Judge is in a few steps as he takes it for the first out.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance. Nelson Cruz 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. Hit on the ground but foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. Here comes another 0-2. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Kyle Seager. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing and a little blooper to center. Here comes Gardner. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Mariners are down in order as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead.
Leading off for the Yankees, the left fielder, number 11.
Brett Gardner is in for the second time here as he looks at a ball high, 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Slow roller back to the mound. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Up next for the Yankees, center
digging
fielder,
in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
That's not an at-bat he's going to look back on and be happy about. Obviously, the strikeout result isn't good, but to go down on 3 pitches and none of which were even in the strike zone, as you see there, that's not a good look.
Greg Bird is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So a strong inning there. Digging in to try it again, Mitch Haniger. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Here's Yonder Alonso. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1. Lifted the other way to left center. Gardner is there, and that's the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The catcher,
here now is Mike Zunino. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hard ground ball to third. Right to Frazier. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Now batting.
At the plate, Ben Gamble. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge. I mean, these guys look more like lumberjacks than professional hitters right now. They're hacking at everything.
2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. And a good fastball swung on and missed. Stepping into the box, Gary Sanchez. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Three and 1 now.
Well, they haven't had a lot of offense in this game. Right now, they got 3 balls here. Maybe this will be the leadoff walk that gets things going for them.
Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. No walks so far. Here's the 3-2. And that run will continue as this is swung on and missed for the first out. Here's Didi Gregorius. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Didi Gregorius.
Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
Matt, I don't know if you know this, but less than 60% of his first pitches have been for a strike. And he's still having a good game. I don't know what he's doing. They just haven't been able to figure him out.
I got to say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Didi Gregorius goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Starlin Castro stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. Swing and a line drive. foul.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row via the... Trying to pick things up where we left off. Gerard Dyson. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Grounded to first. And he is out on the tag.
Up next for Seattle,
Gene Segura standing in. She tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game. Skied into straightaway right. Judge is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
The batter, second baseman.
There's Robbie Cano now. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. On the ground to the right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Well, there's a little 2-out base hit. Maybe start a little 2-out rally. Now he's giving up some runs. He's a little vulnerable. We've seen.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gone! Ready for another shot now. Kyle Seager. He comes in 0 for 2. Chad Green is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Now the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Mariners get a couple in the inning on the... Digging in to try it again. Aaron Judge. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. Line to the right side. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Yankees.
Well, it's taken quite a bit of time now. We're into the 6th inning. Pitcher really was settling down nice. That's the first hit of the game. Let's see maybe if they're able to make a little attack now.
Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
Oh, and Headley can't come up with that one as he swings through it for strike 2 now. And there he goes towards second. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. Now the tag by Segura. They're going to get him at second base.
Now batting, third baseman.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Todd Frazier. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike 1.
Now that's what a slider's supposed to look like. Great execution. Starts off the plate and makes him reach.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Boy, Matt, he's making...
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Ready for another chance? Now from Safeco Field in Seattle, MLB Network is on the air. Ought to be a good one here between the LA Dodgers and the Seattle Mariners. It's a battle of elite pitchers next on MLB Network. So coming to the plate, Chris Taylor. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
For the Dodgers, center fielder, Chris Taylor.
And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Masterful job of changing eye levels. A fastball up and in, and then a curveball down and away. It's got him in a little bit of a rocking chair situation. I'm curious what he'll throw here.
And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball one. Now a swing and a miss on the slider as the leadoff man is set down on strikes to open up the ball game. A chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. What's this lineup have to do tonight in order to get a W here on the road, HR?
Well, Matt, they got a great pitcher on the mound, so to me, my philosophy changes when I know he's throwing. I only need a couple runs. So I get that leadoff guy on, I may move him up and drive in a run every time I get an opportunity. And then it just relaxes him on the mound as well, knowing he's got a couple runs early and let him do his thing.
One out, nobody on. And he takes strike three called, and it's a pair of punch-outs that begin the ball game.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Justin Turner is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Swing and a liner, but foul. Just getting started here in Seattle. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts in the side. Gene Segura standing in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Mariners, the shortstop, Gene Segura.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a neck-high fastball that time. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Puig has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. And now a quick look at the Mariners starting lineup in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, you better keep an eye on Robinson Cano as this game moves along. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
Hard sinker misses, 2-2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Hernandez sprinting after it. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Designated hitter,
So stepping in, Nelson Cruz. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Line towards center field. That gets down, and the inning continues. And that means the inning stays alive with 2 away for Kyle Seager.
Well, a couple things with that base hit right there by the 3-hitter.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. But this will land untouched. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Digging in, number 35. First trip to the plate for him in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous, dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again.
Takes a knee-high fastball. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away. And now is Yasiel Puig, and we'll see if he can at least put the ball in play, something the first 4 men have been unable to do. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounded back up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Well, if I'm pitching, I got to be shaking my head. That's the last thing I'm thinking is he's going to hit a ball down and away.
Stepping in now, Kike Hernandez, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Iwakuma a look to first, and late reactions, and they got him. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt, but no chance to recover. Hernandez is on at first after the strikeout. So striding in, Logan Forsythe. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
That was a first pitch fastball. He just blew it right by him. You talk about an overpowering fastball working today. He's got a good one going.
And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Working for the punch out and the offering. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the end. 1 left for LA. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now at the plate, Mitch Haniger. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Ripped down the first base line. Scooped up. The tag, and he is out.
Batting sixth. First baseman.
Here's Yonder Alonso.
Yonder Alonso.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
0-1's the count.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Rip toward the gap in right. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Here now is Mike Zunino. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. The 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. In his career versus this pitcher, 1 for 3. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss.
Now, that's not fair. You're supposed to be throwing sinkers, and he throws a high fastball right there. That's why everybody's shaking their head.
Struck him out, but he'll try for first on the drop third strike. Throw goes over to third, and he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Batting eighth. Left fielder.
Coming to the plate now, Guillermo Heredia. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1.
And now with first and third, 1 out, a lot can happen here. This at bat could really determine the whole course of the rest of this inning.
Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Stepping up now, Charlie Culberson. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Charlie Culberson.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. The 0-1 delivery. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they just can't touch him right now as this is swung on and missed. 7 punch outs now, and there's one away.
Batting ninth, Patrick.
Into the windup and the pitch. Austin Barnes comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Fouled off into the seats behind first. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him. Digging in for his second at bat, Chris Taylor. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Taylor.
Chopped weakly to the left. And a super play to gun his man down as the side is retired. Into the box now, Gerard Dyson. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Center fielder.
Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike.
You can't help but feel good about yourself when you make a hitter look like that. That swing was heinous.
0-1. Here's the pitch. Pitch popped up. Seager is there for it, and that's the first out of the inning.
The batter number 2, shortstop, Gene Segura.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gene Segura. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Here it comes. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a one-out single. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Man, it looked like the pitcher was trying to get him to go fishing at a pitch out of the strike zone. He went for it all right, but he managed to catch all of that baseball, lacing it for a double in the outfield. That's a great piece of hitting.
Not nearly in time as he takes third easily.
And to me, they just can't let guys.
Comes set, and the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
This is where getting ahead in the count really pays off for you. Now you can get him to chase a pitch, maybe get a ground ball, double play, or a strikeout. Either way, it's going to help your cause.
And a fastball just a bit high.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Robinson Cano becomes the second out in the bottom of the third.
Nelson Cruz.
Wood sets. First pitch on the way. Nelson Cruz is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
He's such a good hitter. You don't see him miss pitches that are right there in a good hitter's location very often.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And that misses 1-1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Swung on and missed, 1-2 now. One and two, here it comes. There's a swing and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Hernandez racing back, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A 2-run dinger off the bat of Nelson Cruz, and the Mariners move out in front 2-0.
Number 15.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Kyle Seager is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
He's been great on the mound up until this inning, and yeah, he and his guys are behind 2-0 now, but if he can seal the leak and hold these guys right here the rest of the way, this is still going to be a start he can be proud of.
That's that controversial pitch right there. It's in the zone, should be called a strike by the book, but it's not a strike in baseball, not in the big leagues anyway.
Nope. 3-0. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. High pop-up. Wood just to the left of the mound, and that's the third out. Mariners get a couple in the inning on the 2-run home. Here's Corey Seager. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Shortstop, Corey Seager.
And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. Ready for another chance. Justin Turner comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
That's the advantage of having a good 2-hitter hitting second in your lineup. He knows he's going to get something to hit because they're going to pitch to him. And now here comes the heart of the order. They've got a great opportunity to get on the board here.
Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. Digging in now, number 35. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Just a tick behind for a strike. No runs, 2 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. And there he goes towards second. There's a swing and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Heredia racing back. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. The relay throw on to first, a double play. Dodgers go down quietly. They trail it here 2-0. Now to the plate, Mitch Haniger. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Right fielder, Mitch Haniger.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Taylor on the move. 1 out.
Up next for Seattle, first baseman, Yonder Alonso.
Digging in to try it again, Yonder Alonso. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. Now the 0-1. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner.
Well, the first two pitches are interesting. Both away from the left-hander. Will he bust him back in and challenge him? This is going to be a good at-bat to watch.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
The catcher, number 3.
Here now is Mike Zunino. First time up, he went down looking. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Fouled back. Tapper up the line. But that one rolls foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Well, a little 2-out single. Now, you may not think it's much, but he's already given up a couple runs this game. So maybe this.
That'll bring in Guillermo Heredia now. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. In there, a base hit. Throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Striding in once again, Yasiel Puig. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Number 66.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Alonso in foul ground. 1 away.
Now batting.
Into the box, Kike Hernandez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on, a broken bat, a blooper, a bunt, and then go for the big ball, they can get something going. But they got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense needs a base runner and get things happening.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Misses, ball 2.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Ready with another 2-2. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. Now at the plate, Logan Forsythe comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Forsythe.
Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
Well, Matt, that's 2 quick outs, but if you look at the pitch count, it's way down low. He's being aggressive, and so are they. He's got a chance to get through this one.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Cano fields it cleanly. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends the inning. Into the box now, Gerard Dyson. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. Knuckle curve down below the knees, 1-0. Swing and a miss, 1-1. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the base hit puts the first man aboard to start the inning for the Mariners.
That ball's inside, and he shoots it back up the middle. There's so many hits up the middle. If your game plan's to go up the middle, good things can happen.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. Now a spin and a throw back to second, but he is in there as they can't get him at second. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. 1-2. Here it comes. Again, he sends it out of play. Now another 1-2. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number one.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do?
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead. But he made it work out. That was really impressive.
And the run is in to score from third.
Boy, that's a big RBI single right there. As well as their pitcher is throwing right now, 3-0 might be all he needs to bring it home.
Nelson Cruz.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Nelson Cruz stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
Good job there to jump ahead with the fastball. If he's going to get back on track out there, the fastball is what he's going to start to need locating first and foremost. Then he can work his other pitches off of that.
That changeup for the second strike right there is a great sign. When you're struggling like he has early in this game, you got to get in a rhythm. The changeup, off-speed pitches, all those put your mechanics in the right place to throw strikes. Well, he had two strikes on the hitter. Perfect count to put him away. Tried to elevate the fastball, just didn't get it up there enough.
Kyle Seager is at the plate as he looks at ball one.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Taylor is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Ready for another shot now. Mitch Haniger. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. He's set, and the pitch. And the fastball is off his glove, and it gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Hit back up the middle. Seager is right there. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game. Here's Yonder Alonso. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. And a first pitch knuckle curve is a called strike. 0-1. 4 runs, 9 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Chopped foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they digging in for his second at-bat, Charlie Culberson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Charlie Culberson.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball 1. Swung on and missed. 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. A late swing at a slider for a strike.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Now batting.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
Under it is Alonso, 2 away now.
Center fielder number 3, Chris Taylor.
Riding in once again, Chris Taylor. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Dyson on the run. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. They're down. Digging in once again, Mike Zunino. He'll lead it off as we start the home sixth. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. Ready for another shot now. Guillermo Heredia. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Swing and a little blooper to center. Taylor has it in his sights. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The center fielder, number 1.
Here's Gerard Dyson. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually
0-1 pitch on its way. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
The batter, number 2, shortstop.
Ready for another chance? Gene Segura. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. Wood sets. First pitch on the way. This one's flared out toward left. Hernandez moving to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Here's Corey Seager. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
Shortstop, Corey Seager.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Well, Matt, we talk about first pitch strike, right? Look, it's not great what he's been doing, but he's over 60% of the time. First pitch is going to be a strike. That's a nice little nugget to have if you're the starting pitcher.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Well, it looks like he tried to waste one and get him to chase it. He didn't, but you're still sitting pretty. Now you're 1-2, and you showed him the high fastball.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Corey Seager goes down for the first out in the 7th inning. Justin Turner is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
1 out, nobody on. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 35. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap, but that'll be off the wall in right center. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
When you're struggling as a team to put the ball in play, every base hit is welcome, but a double will really help wake everyone up. That's just their 3rd hit of the game, but it's a good one.
First pitch of the at-bat. Yasiel Puig swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. 1-1.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. Working on hanging another zero. The pitch.
Swing and a liner into right center. That's going to be a base hit.
The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 4-1 game.
Yeah, and they say better late than never, and that's definitely the case here. They couldn't get anything going through the first 6 frames, but they scratch a run across here in the 7th. We'll see if they can parlay that first run into something more.
Runner back standing. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Kike Hernandez is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it...
And he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake. Here's Robbie Cano now. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1.
Well, that's not a good pitch for him to hit. Look, this fella's got...
Cano waiting on the 0-1. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
Up next for Seattle.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Taylor giving chase, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Baseman number 15.
Ready once again, Kyle Seager. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Digging in to try it again, Kike Hernandez. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Kike Hernandez.
And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Now the pitch. Slow curveball, like a balloon, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Stepping up now, Logan Forsythe. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. And this is fouled back and out of play. 8th inning, 4-1 is our score. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Logan Forsythe is sent packing for the 2nd out of the inning.